So this is Misery Bay. The truth is, this is really Gustavson Bay. Gustavson Brother Logging, they railroad log this bay. Somehow, if you look at the map, Gustavson Bay is down farther towards Seashell, but this is really Gustavson Bay. And somehow it got changed to Misery Creek. I think it's because one of their trains crashed up the valley, killed the engineer and one of the car brake guys. So I think it became Misery Bay. And right over here, they used to drop, the trains couldn't get down to the beach, so they'd slide the logs down the side of the hill right into the ocean along these logs. And apparently they'd almost light on fire by the time they hit the water. So we're gonna head up here. We're gonna go look for a gold mine. Next time we're gonna go and look for the train that crashed. I might have found it on Google Earth. That's amazing, man. That's a train reel. It's probably off the wrecked train. When I was on Google Earth, it looked like it was right by the road. I bet they're gonna grab this thing and someone's gonna have it in their yard or somewhere. That probably, I suspect, came off the train that crashed up Misery Creek Valley. That is really cool. That's how they used to pull logs out in the day. Every valley around here had an old railroad system on it at one time. And that's what you're looking at. That pin coming out, that's where the that shaft from the steam pistons would work. Oh, that thing is so cool. Oh, I love it. Okay, you ready to start hiking?
Yep.
Okay, we got about a 30-minute hike. Gets pretty steep. We're heading up this way. We're gonna try and see if we can find a truck we can steal first. Ha ha! Cool, man. We're at Misery Creek. We took a wrong turn, but here we are. And it's pretty cool. Creek's not running really good right now. But normally this is raging here right now. I've actually fished down in that little pool, had a sandwich. And where Grantmere heading is, we're heading right down there. That hole goes down and opens up into a great big hole underwater. And we suspect it's full of gold. We're gonna go prospect it right now. Okay, Grant found a trail. He's gonna head down to the creek. We're gonna have something to eat and then start prospecting.
Oh yeah, it's gold.
Okay, let's look at the gold trap that we got going on here.
Here, Grant. I don't know if the camera's water.
I'll try. See, it's like an underwater cave down there. And if I was a chunk of gold, you know what? That's where I'd be going. So we just got this big hole. And then it goes down and then it opens up into a great big dome thing in there. There's another hole over here. I wonder if they connect.
Look at the boulder pile up there. Come in that hole and end up down.
Oh yeah. Oh, see that little fish? Nope. I just see a little fish scooting around. Right, so it tries to spit those big boulders out. That's cool. Looks like Grant's gonna do some gold panning. Let's go check that out.
Come here. I'm not even kidding. Come here.
Come over here. I can't walk there.
I'm looking if I come all the way over there.
Are you saying you've seen some flakes?
Yeah, let me find it again. There's a gold one right there. Oops, right there. Yeah, you're not gonna get there.
Anyhow, ladies and gentlemen, there are about 3 or 4 little flakes in there for sure. And they're not pyrite, those are actually little gold chunks. So I suspect that hole over there is full of that stuff. I suspect probably 500,000.
Oh, good 2 or 3 million, for sure.
Only one way to find out, and that's to mine the damn stuff. You know, Grant's still up there panning for more gold. He's just above the little waterfall before the bridge. And I'm gonna start making my way down this way. And we're gonna head down the creek. And we're gonna go right down to where the creek falls into the ocean as a giant waterfall. It's kind of freaky. It's kind of cool this time of year because you can actually walk down there. So let's go. It's going to be cool. Yeah, this creek rages like a river for probably 6 months of the year, and then 6 months of the year it's like this. Gorgeous little pools down here. Little fish in there. They're not coming up from the ocean, they're coming down from the lake. Misery Lake's above us. There's a couple of them. Little Misery and Big Misery maybe, I don't know. Getting a little sketchy around here, I'm gonna have to stop filming. Well, I just slithered down there. It's kind of slippery. But when I got over here, the rock changed. And it starts to get little steps you can come by or walk down. And it's just a really interesting change in the geology. A little licorice strip right down the center of these rocks. It's a little bit different. A little bit different, that rock. We'll see if we can see some fish jumping. All right, I'm back. Man, that was freaky. I almost slipped right into the creek. Wearing these stupid boots that I wear on the boat. I'll tell you what, you get a little bit of slime down, you're almost going for a ride. Anyhow, let's go down and check out that waterfall. And hopefully I don't slip off that and fall into the ocean. Okay, there's the ocean. We're just above the waterfalls now. We're just gonna traverse our way down a little further down the creek. Lots of places down here. It looks like you get places where you can pan for gold. And you can see that this creek is trying to spit out, I don't know, 4 or 5 logs, a couple cedars, some Douglas fir. I'm not sure how much farther I'm going to go down that way. My boots are pretty slippery. I don't want to fall in down there. We might try and go up this bank. I think there used to be a house up here. Found some old boots and stuff up there. Let's go and take a look. All right, I just hiked up the out of the creek, up a little hillside there. It's awful. We're right at the point. We're just above Misery Creek waterfalls. We're looking over towards Port Mellon. Might be a little bit of water on the camera from after I fell in. Here, one sec. But we're going to try and go a little bit closer to the edge over there without falling and see if we can get a better picture of the waterfall. Okay, that's where the waterfall falls into the ocean. And I'm not going to dare go another step closer. Oh, it's so steep. But yeah, okay, there's the ocean. And that's the waterfall. And when it's running, man, you couldn't even stand here. You'd be getting soaking wet. Big mist of water. One day it'll spit those logs out into the ocean. Maybe I'll log salvage them. Okay, we're gonna head over this way. Because I believe at one time there was a cabin or something in here, up on this ledge. Because I found a bunch of old leather boots and shoes and stuff around here. So let's snoop around. You never know what we'll find. Let's go. Well, it's been, I don't know, probably close to 15 or 20 years. 15 years. But I remember coming by here and seeing this little garbage pile. Lots of cans. See what else we can find up here. Oh, there's that old shoe I was talking about. I love finding that stuff. There's some plate. Tin cans. Anyhow, what's interesting about this is normally where you're finding garbage, there's probably, not too far away, there's probably a cabin. So we're gonna go and snoop up in the bush there, see if we can find the old stove or some wash tubs. And I'll tell you what, if I was living somewhere up the inlet, why not put a cabin right on this little peak here? Right by the waterfall, beautiful scenery, beautiful sunset. So let's go snoop around up there, see if we can find the old cabin. Okay, just hiked up off the bluff, just headed into the forest. And just came around the corner and found this old steel, I don't know, some kind of square thing. But again, it's a sign that someone's been here. Oh, I don't dare move it. It'll disintegrate. We'll look around here a little bit more for a cabin. I took a pretty good look already, but you know, like you're always looking for the stove or the old wash buckets or fire buckets. They're always galvanized. They're always crushed, but they're still here. It's a good sign there's a cabin. We'll snoop around a little bit more. All right, I just hiked out of the forest. Yeah, I couldn't find a stove, wash bucket. I couldn't find any signs of a cabin, but I suspect there was a cabin over there. And I'll tell you what, some of those stoves, they move around. Old cabins, people find them, they're abandoned. They'll grab the stove or something and move into another cabin. So, true story. Anyhow, we're gonna head that way. Grant's still over there panning for gold. Meet up with them, but yeah, we gotta hike out of here. It's gonna be dark soon. Okay, we're back at Misery Creek. Grant's down the creek now. See if we can zoom in on him a bit. He's down there panning for gold. Camera's a little blurry. They're never the same when they fall into the ocean or into the creek. Okay, we're done. We're hiking out. It'll be dark in about an hour and a half. Oh boy, I'm tired. I just want to get down to the beach and in the boat and get home, have some supper. Okay, finally we're down at the beach. Let's all right out of here, getting warmed up. And again, I'm just going to show you these cool axles off the train that crashed up there. On the way down, we talked to some forestry engineer guys, and they confirmed that the train has crashed up the valley quite a ways up. And like I said, I think I found it on Google Earth. So the next trip up here is maybe get some gold and find that old steam engine finally. I can hardly wait. Okay, we're getting out of here. Boat's ready to go. It's our gold boat. Just screams. It looks pretty calm out there. We should be able to make a good time. You ready to go, Grant?
Yep.
Okay, I'll untie us. Anyhow, goodbye, Misery Bay. Hello, Salmon Inlet. Hee-haw, hee-haw.